Good morning. In this video, we are going to see a data exploration, data analysis part using Google Collab. Yes, first let me download the dataset. And here in this blog, I have shared some datasets. Yes, these are the available datasets. So if you want these datasets, you can download these, and I have downloaded a CSV file from this link. Yes, it's a food price index, and I have downloaded it earlier, and this is the data set. Yes, these are the data items present in this data set. So if you want to see a clear idea about this data set, just filter and see how many parameters, how many different versions of data it's having in each column, different versions of variables available in each column. So it is having two status, one is confidential and final, and like this there are different data available in this data set, and it is having only one subject, consumer price index CPI, and it is having four set of group, and there are many series here. So with this data set, I am going to work in Google Colab. So first, let us start up with importing the required datasets. So yes, import NumPy and import pandas. Import matplotlib. Yes, import seaborn, import matplotlib, and these are used for visualizing our data, and this is to avoid some warnings. So I'm going to run these codes. Yes, once we got this tick symbol, it denotes that the code got executed. So I'm going to import my data set. That's the initial process of importing your data set is the initial step in before exploring your data. So I'm going to import my data set in Google Colab. So while running this, you will get a choose file option, and yes, I'm going to choose my file, the downloaded file, and now it's getting uploaded in the Google Colab version. So wait for the file to get imported in the Google Colab for analysis. So once it becomes 100%, then we are ready to analyze our file. Yes, the file got uploaded, and this is the file name. This is the file name. So now I'm reading the file. So I'm assigning a variable df where into that I'm reading the CSV file unload.bytes.io of uploaded, and here you have to give the file name, and this is the file name. So I'm just copying it and giving it here. Yes, now while executing this command, that dataset is now imported into your Google Colab, and it is ready for execution. Yes, it got executed. And I'm just going to check the data in my data set. So df.head is nothing but it will display the first 5 rows in your data set, and these are the 5 rows, and the header column header is series reference period data value. You can check it with the data set. So this is the column name, series is series reference period data value status, like that, and these are listed here. These are considered as a column header, and these are the values listed in this. So your data set is successfully imported in Google Colab, and now I'm going to check few details about the data set. So I'm going to check the shape of my data set, which gives the dimension of your data set. That is, it contains, this represents, it contains 12,868 rows and 8 columns. So this is the dimension of your data set. And then I'm just going to describe my data set. Yes. So here describe is nothing but it will give you the count, mean value, standard deviation value, minimum value, maximum value, and the 25% quartile, 50% quartile, 75% quartile, which in turn we have seen these terms in box plot. So these are the values listed for describing your data set. So which in turn takes the numerical value in your data set. So these two columns are only having the numerical values, all others are having string values. So it will display the count and these values for these two columns. So this is the work of describe function. And then now I'm going to locate in my data set. So it's having many columns. So here this is this one column. This column is having many different objects. So this one is having many different objects. So later on we will see how to find the unique values present in that column, present in each column. So now I'm going to locate in the data set, so whether this series title is having food. Yes, here it is case sensitive, remind before writing code. Yes, now the series title column which is having the data value as food is only displayed here. So it is only displaying 765 rows and 8 columns. That is, out of 12,868 rows, it is only displaying 765 rows. That means I'm locating the data set, that is, I'm going to display the data set in which the data set with the column name having the value as food. So this column, particular column having value as food is only displaying here. So here bread is also another object present there. So here if I am displaying like this, so it will then display the rows which are having the value for this series title as bread. Yes, this is why it will work. This is how it will work. Sorry. And now I'm going to group by series title, and I'm going to take count. Group by series title. It will group the unique values, that is duplicates, avoid duplicates, and get the count of it. Yes, these are the objects present in the column series title. So here we have found bread, food, like this. So it will give you the count for all other columns. So it will give you the count of all other columns. And if I'm checking the size, it will give you the count like this. And then there is another code which is same, which gives the result same like this. That is df, which is our data set, df of series title dot value is value underscore count. So if I'm executing this statement, it will also return the data like before, but there is a difference between these two functions. That is, this count, for this count, it count all elements in the present in the data set and give you the count including null values. But here size, this size function counts all the elements including null values for that particular object. But here this count differs. Here check. So for the first element it is having 417 here, and here it is having maybe the count is same, because why? Because there is no null values present here. But the difference between these two function is this size function count all the elements including null values, and this value count only count the non-null values. It excludes the null values. So there is a difference between these two functions. And also return the data type. And also return the data type. And now I'm going to give the info about the data set. Yes, this will return the whole data set, information about your whole data set. So these are the serial numbers and these are the columns present in your data set, and these are the non-null values. So there is no null values present in this data set, all values are available. So these are non-null values. If any null values present here, then it will be listed here. And count, these are the count, and these are the data objects. So series reference is an object, and period is a float, and data value is a float, belongs to data float data type, and status is an object, units object, subject object, group object, series title object. So these are the data type for the corresponding column. Yes, this is the information about the data set. And now I'm going to check the unique values in this column, unique values, unique objects in this column. So it will return the unique values present here. See, we are here, we have checked by filtered the data. So here you can see the number of objects available. In the same manner, here we can see the number of unique objects present in that particular column using this function. Yes, next one. So we can proceed with the graphs. So each graph has having its own protocol. So for each data set, for different types of data set can be presented using different types of charts. So now let us start with histogram. So I'm going to plot histogram for this data set. So for the column period, so only numerical column we can we can visualize the numerical data. So I have taken the period column. So now it is displaying the period. So these how the data is distributed over a period of time. So this is a histogram graph for the data set for the column period, and now I'm going to display a box plot. So for the x value, I'm going to take series title, since it's having different various objects. So series title, and in the y-axis I'm going to give the data value. So for each object, what is the data value? So that will be displayed in a box plot. So here I have given the x and y axis value, x and y axis, and data is equal to df. Yes, if I mention a palette here, yes, I'm going to do a rainbow palette. Yes, then your chart become colorful. So here see the axis. There are large number of objects present in this column, series title column. So there's no clear data present here. So to make it more presentable, I'm going to display only few of the objects present in the series title column. So first here, let me take few of the objects here. First I'm describing few of the objects. For example, there are eggs and food and bread. These are the objects present in the series title column. Please check before writing a code. And bread and cheese, and yes, here you can check food, fruit, vegetables. Yes, fruit. I'm going to give fruit, and vegetables. Vegetables. Yes. So enough. So I have listed few objects in this variable, and so here I have to add another parameter called order equal to cn, which I have described just now. So here now I am going to execute this command. Yes, now you can get a clear view, box plot view using a rainbow palette for the given data set for the given objects present in the series title. So this is the box plot. This is for the box plot. For the same data, I'm going to give a valent plot now. Yes, this is how a valent plot look like. So this is how a box plot displayed, and this is how your valent plot looks like. So so far we have seen 3 graphs, And for this data set we can also view scatter plot. So sns dot scatter plot. The scatter plot, I'll give the x's x value as period and y value as data value. Yes, this is enough. For over the period, how the data value is distributed. Yes, this is your data values. Then over the period from 1916 to 2020, the values get distributed like this. This is the scatter plot. So I'm going to see here there are a lot of dense. Here these are the dense areas. So for dense, to get a clear idea of a dense populated data, we can use hex bin. So I'm going to plot hex bin for the same data. X is period and y is the data value, and is the data value, and data is your data set here. Yes, is enough. So it will give you a hex bin plot, but it's not clear. So to make it clear, I'm going to give the CMAP parameter, which is so I'm giving it as rainbow. Let us see how it will look like. So this is not clear. I'm going to give greens. So it will give you a background with green color. Yes, this is how a hex bin plot looks like. And over the period, the data is dense in these areas. The data is densely populated during these 2000 to 2020. Data is densely populated in these areas. Yes, so in this video we have just imported a data set in the Google Colab, and we are exploring the data set for analysis purpose, and we have checked the data set and we have checked the dimension and the values and the mean and standard deviation values, and checked these values for the data set, and how to extract the rows of a particular object, rows for the particular object belong to a particular column. Yes, from this location locating object, we can extract the data for a particular object. And using group by function, we have learned about the group by function, and unique, how to extract unique count and the information of the data set, how to get the information of the data set, how to get the unique count for the given column. And we have displayed histogram and box plot, Wallen plot, scatter plot, and hex bin plot for the given data set. So yes, that's all about exploring your data set. Please watch this video and download any data set from this link, and you can also download the data sets from these links and perform the exploration of the data. So each data set differs, the values in each data set differ. So according to that data set, you can display various graphs. Yes, that's all about the exploration. Thank you. With this, I end this video.